Guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 2019 save here with Sporting Lisbon. We're going to take on Belenense today. That's the best you're going to get out of me. Things are going pretty well so far in the season. We are second in the league. Benfica seem to keep on having up and down results, which is great for me. Sporting, Porto are absolutely immaculate. We've drawn our first game, but we still haven't lost a game. So we'll go through the games. But yeah, Porto have been, I've noticed the level of teams in the league are not very good compared to the top three, but Sporting have just been brilliant. But so let's go through the schedule. First of all, guys, if you did not see the last live comp against AEK Athens, go check it out. 2-1 down, some random free kick shenanigans, and just Nani shutting me up, but it was an unreal game. And I did really bad live comms in terms of game selection last time round. It's going well so far here at Sporting, but let's go through the results. So 4-2 against, I'm guessing, Victoria Setable. Nicola Maris, the central defender we brought in, getting a double. Nani and Bastos getting a goal as well. He finally scored a penalty after the 2 penalties that he's already missed this year. Against Victoria Guimarães, we beat them 3-0. Bastos scoring again. Miguel Borgia proving that he was a clever signing at striker. And Beb getting himself a goal. Then played Legia, which I was a little bit worried about. But Marcus Acuna again coming up trumps in the Europa League. Rodrigo and Freddy Montero scoring in the 90th minute. And then we came up against Aves and drew. It was frustrating. We completely dominated the game. Borgia got an early-ish goal, but Victor Gomez scored a penalty. And our first draw, I was hoping to stay neck and neck with Porto for as long as possible. Picked up our first draw. What can you do about it? We then played Bustelo. Yeah, 7-0 cup game. I don't even know where they are. They're great players, they're non-existent. 7-0 though, great result after a draw. All different scorers: Borgia, Rafinha, Pinto, Palino, Boadus, Carlos Mani, who's finally back in the squad, and Cabral. I can't believe it. 7 different scorers. I'm happy. And then we played Vidi to give us 9 points in the group. So I'm gonna start after the AEK Athens game. Probably start playing some younger players because we should be through. If we could beat AEK Athens, we should be through. So I can actually play more of a second string team in this. But we played quite a strong squad, as you can see, and it was a good result. Bastos though going off injured. I think he's out for about 3 to 4 weeks, which is a bit frustrating because he's our top goal scorer. But I feel more comfortable with him being out now because we have Borgia. But Rafinha and Wendell getting the goals. So we're going to play against Belenense today. I think I may have possibly said that wrong, but quite possibly murdered it. But hopefully we're going to pick up another victory on Livecom, and things are going far too well. Let's pick the squad. Paulina, Fernandez for Boadus. I'm going to swap because Cabral did not have a good game against Vidi, and put Montero on the bench. No, that was not what I wanted to do. This is going well. Who do I want on the left there now? I've lost it now. Right, so Fernandez there, Montero there, Borgia for Montero, and Acuna Matano every single time. Acuna there. That's what I wanted to do. We'll see with Mares, Pinto, Gaspar, and Beb, Viviano. I think that is the formation. I haven't used Piazon enough, probably. And I'm already contemplating selling him. I would be happy to just get what we paid for him, to be honest with you. I don't think we'll even get that. When he has played, he's not been great, but there's just not been the opportunity because Acuna's performing so well. Rafinha's performing pretty well. With Mane coming back, I'm just finding it difficult to fit him into the squad at all, to be honest with you. It's just a bit frustrating, but should we give him some... No, it's Cup next. He could play in the next game against a Cup. Do we play Nani on the bench, though? because Boadoo's could... the Betis coach has come and whinged to me about Boadoo's as well. He has played quite well, and I've started playing him in this Mazzala role. But this formation is just doing it for me at the minute. This vertical tiki-taka, I think it's Sarri ball pretty much, is doing well, and we've stopped using the pressing tactic. Is that going to have messed everything up? No, it didn't. So let's go and play this game. Hopefully pick up a victory. Anyway, guys, I'd just like to say thank you instantly already for the support that you've showed on the videos. If you are watching this one, make sure to smash the like button just to show that appreciation. It really does mean a lot, and hopefully we can continue this save by picking up several wins. And I think this is, without a doubt, the most active I've ever been. I've got it on comprehensive as well. Swap that to key. Hopefully this should be a comfortable win. Now I'm using the shouts a lot this year. Sorry about that. I'm using the shouts a lot this year. For me, it's nice to now see on this side that you kind of get a bit of a reaction when you use a shout. You never got that before, so you did. I mean, for me, it was probably the placebo effect that I felt better by using a shout if we conceded demand more and stuff like that, and encourage and stuff and praise when we were doing well. But now that you can actually see that it's doing something, it definitely makes me feel a lot better. Acuna. Great run with the ball. Acuna. Oh, is that off the post or the crossbar? I thought he was going to go all the way there. All the way. Come on, Beb. Nope. I'm intrigued to see what the loss of Bas Dost does to us. We need to pick up a win here. Benfica dropping points is great, but I want to keep up the pace the whole season. In my eyes, as long as we beat every team, or at least don't lose, but come close. Rafinha, off the post, or at least, draw. He's not great either, but if we can try and beat every team that's not Benfica or Porto, we should quite comfortably finish second, which is where they want us to finish. We'll be back in the Champions League, hopefully get that dollar and be okay for next year. If that doesn't happen, we might get sacked. And I'd be devastated if my first sacking on Football Manager was at Sporting. Borja, great goal. 5th goal of the season. I think that's either one behind or ties him with Bas Dost. He really has been a great signing, a gem really, because I just stumbled upon him. I think he was 2.6 million. So if you're a mid-level team, I think he'd definitely probably come to Championship football, I would imagine. And I think he'd be a brilliant striker in the Championship. He could potentially be someone I look out for again in a different side, but I do tend to I try not to sign the same players I've had. Rafinha's having a very poor game. Probably speak to him at half time and just saying, oh look, we've got this. Be comfortable. We really need to win. I'm happy with your performance. We are capable of better, but I am happy with the performance. Apart from you, Rafinha. I'm going to go assertive. I'm not happy with your performance so far. Looking motivated, and I'm guessing inspired. I will take that. Let's start the second half. Hopefully pick up another goal. This has not been massively entertaining. Let's encourage the boys again. Frustrated by the feedback. That can't be the encourage, can it? No, this seems more like... Wow, this is speeding through. I mean, I'll take a shorter episode. All the episodes so far have been extremely long. Rafinha's coming off though. He's having an awful game. He plays so better on the left as a winger. What other changes should we make? Acuna's definitely staying on. Have Marcelo on the bench. Should we swap it up? I've got Montero. I will play Acuna there. You see, Mane can't. No, we won't do that. No, we won't do that. That was a poor choice. That was a mistake. That was a poor choice. I will do that though, actually. I'll play Acuna as the wing back, which it does say he's orange. I think he plays it very well. And we'll bring Nani on. as an inside forward support, and then Mane as a winger support or attack. Play him as attack. Let's see what that does. I'd like another goal. I'd like to feel more comfortable. But this is the least highlights I've seen on Key. I don't know if it's more mentally because I've been playing comprehensive more recently. I just think you can't see what's going on enough in Key to make tactical tweaks. That's just 100% it. If you play all on Key and your tactics working, well done, you got lucky. Because if you're trying to tweak your tactic, is he going to go to VAR? Yes, he is. I think this is the first live con VAR, and we got it. Come on, who's taking it? What's this? Not Baz Dost. I'm happy. Fernandez, come on, great. What a penalty. But for me, you can't make any tactical changes on Key. You're not seeing enough of the game, so 100%. Pro tip: you need to be playing it on at least comprehensive, which I think is enough for me. I tried. I think what's it called this year? Is it still extended? Comprehensive? Yeah. I try and mix and match between comprehensive and Key, depending on the game. If it's like if I'm not experimenting with a tactic and I'm playing a lower team, like the game we won 7-0, that would have been a really long game on comprehensive, so I played that on Key. You can kind of work out on what game, but if it's a bigger game and you're looking at tweaking your tactic during the game and what you're going to change and stuff, definitely comprehensive. Extended's pretty good as well, but comprehensive really if you're trying to nail down that tactic. That's a good result. Let's hope that this isn't a big injury. People have been saying, I've seen a lot on Twitter, saying that injuries are really bad this year, maybe that's a bug. I haven't found it that bad. I'll take that. I haven't found it that bad. I mean, how many players have we got out now? Baz Dost. Borja needs a rest. Starro was injured before the start of the game. And Zhao seems to have picked up something that's going to be 2 days. So no, I haven't found it that bad. Maybe I've just got lucky, touch wood. But I haven't found it that bad. But anyway, guys, that will be the game for this episode. Let's look. I think it's easy to tell we're going to come back for Porto. The only reason I did this game was to make there a big enough gap for me to come back for Porto and have a rundown, and I'm quite looking forward to January because there are players I'd like to offload. The squad's too big. I knew that coming into the season the squad was too big. It's good that we've got 2 cups to play through and the Europa League and stuff. It's great that we've got all these games to play, but the squad is way too big in my opinion. I like a much smaller squad. And I have to remember we've done at Chelsea, we've got so many players out on loan. There's 1, 2, 3 there that are 100% potential future first teamers. And then I don't know how many we've got on the under 23s. I mean, look, Pedro Silva, way. Like, so many. I mean, I wouldn't say that. How many have we got that are actually any good? So basically, all the players with ability to play in the team are out on loan. I wouldn't mind getting Dalla back. I had him like 2 years ago on FIFA. He was awesome. So I'm going to see if we can get it all out of him. He's very quick. He's very quick. And he's not terrible finishing. Dribbling is good. I think he'd definitely be better retrained as a winger, but he can't cross. So we'll see what we can do. I think he could be a workable striker. I want to have a tactic this year that utilises 2 strikers. So I'm going to look at that potential. But yeah, 100%. We've got a lot of players out on loan that even if they come back, we're going to have to sell them, which is going to take time up, a big chunk of time to pile through players and sell them. It's not an easy thing. We have Paulinho in, who I don't know why, because he was never going to get in our team, nowhere near good enough. We've got far superior wingers, but have no idea why. And in the under-19s, I don't know if I took you through, we have some good potential players. I went through instantly and pretty much promoted everyone who I felt like could do something now. But there's definitely some good players in that. We have some prospects. The future does look very bright at Sporting, because financially, you know, we've still got 10 million left. I just don't want to break the bank. I want this balance to look healthy. Going into the Champions League next year, that means better money, hopefully better sponsorship, hopefully, and we'll just take it from there. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching this episode. Yeah, catch you in the next one.